got the try! What a try for France!
Green was a striker, not a right winger.
Oh, Bruno! And it's 4-2. Lewandowski's got a hat-trick too, and it's in! And RB Leipzig has scored! Oh, and he has! He has as well! Oh! Did he win it?
Hey, who? Not John. I don't think it's John. Oh, it's not hidden. It's
32-30! Oh my god! Wow! Oh, take a bow. I'm standing up.
Hello and welcome to Let's Talk Sport here on YouTube. It's me, Joe Stanley, and I am here for tonight's game between PSV Eindhoven and Rangers in the UEFA Champions League. Who will make it to the knockouts and who will be playing Champions League football proper? Not the knockouts, so group stages, and who will be playing Champions League football proper? It's going to be an interesting one, an exciting game over in Eindhoven between PSV Eindhoven and Rangers. The match is underway as well over in Eindhoven. Ooh, as I just realised the score is a little bit messed up, so I'll just fix that one for you guys. But yeah, underway over in Eindhoven. It's PSV versus Rangers. And I'll run through the lineups for you just now so you know who's playing for both sides this evening. So for PSV, you got Benitez, Teze, Schouten, Boskagli, Dest, Ibrahim Sangare, and Veerman holding with Bakayoko, Saibari, Lang as a free, just behind Luke de Jong up front, the former Barcelona and Sevilla forward. In Rangers, you got Butland, Tavernier, Goldson, Sutar, Barisic, Lundstrom holding. They're playing like it looks like a diamond midfield with Cifuentes and Raskin either side of that diamond. Todd Cantwell, the tip of the diamond, with Ravi Mutondo and Dessers up front there for them. Looking at the bench for PSV, you got Srirandi Sambo, you got Andre Romalo Silva, Malik Tillman, Ricardo Pepe, Joel Drummel, Gus Till, Anwar Al Ghazi, formerly of Aston Villa, Boy Waterman, Isaac Babardi, Patrick Anholt, who used to be at Palace and Sunderland and Chelsea, and Yorbi Letterson. Rangers, they've got Ryan Jack, Sam Lammers, Abdallah Seamer, Dujon Sterling, Scott Wright, Ben Davis, Leon Balogun, Robbie McElroy, Kieran Wright, Leon King, Adam Devine, and Danilo. Let us know your thoughts, guys, ahead of this game in the comments section below. Who you think's going to win? We have got a poll running. 33% at the moment say PSV, where 67% say Rangers. I have just to let you know, I have lost my connection to the game. I am using the BT Sport app, but I will bring it back to you and give you some updates shortly. I do apologise for that. You can't rely on television nowadays. Anyway, my predictions for this evening, I'm going to go for 2-1 win for Rangers, with Bessers getting the first goal of the night. I do apologise, guys. I will be with you in one moment once I've got this nightmare sorted. But yeah, it's still 0-0 over in Eindhoven between Rangers and PSV. Rangers didn't have the best of times last season in the Champions League. They didn't have the best chance last season in the Champions League when they finished bottom of their group, thin group containing Liverpool and Ajax, another Dutch opposition, and Napoli. I managed to get it alive. And the ball into the box. It's cleared away. It's still 0-0. Looks like it's been, according to the commentary here, lots of early pressure from PSV in the early stages. PSV get a corner. Corner whipped in low, headed on and up over the top of the crossbar by De Jong, the captain. Proper threat there for PSV. Ball's come in. He's had to backpedal a little bit to get his neck around to head it, but he manages to direct it up over the bar. He's done well there, actually, to be fair to him. It's a very difficult ball to get a touch on. Another attack then for PSV. So close then. Garvey nearly got in again, and they won a corner, but nothing amounted from it. Bit of a tussle there between Raskin and Bakayoko. So yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks to everyone that's watching tonight. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content. Comment below, and we'll bring you all sorts of coverage here on Let's Touch Sport. We're looking ahead to do more women's football coverage as well. We want to be the home of women's football on YouTube. As it's a guy, touch. Oh, what a shot that was by Veerman, and what a save by Jack Butland. What a save that was from Jack Butland. What a save. Lang battling with Tavernier then. PSV nearly getting in down the left hand side. Rangers just play a long ball down. It's flicked on. but it's just Dessers just can't get on the end of it. And it was picked up again by PSV. And it's just every time Rangers try and get forward. Still 0-0. Let us know your thoughts of things around the world of football as well, and on this game so far if you're watching, and on this watch along. Rangers. So we start with PSV are in red shirts with like white pinstripes, white shorts and socks. And Rangers are in all blue tonight. Tell you what, the goal that was scored by Matondo in that first leg was absolutely brilliant, sweeping from one end to the other. Interesting bit of transfer news coming across from the other side of Glasgow today. That Celtic have agreed a loan deal with Liverpool for the defender Nathaniel Phillips. So that's an interesting one. Probably a defender that Rodgers might know a little bit about. Barisic and trying to play Matondo down the line, and he's too much on the pass. Matondo wanted it earlier, and by the time he does play it, he's put too much on it, and Matondo can't get anywhere near it. It's straight to the PSV man, who just sticks it right into the OZ and clear. Quarter of an hour gone in Eindhoven. It's PSV 0, Rangers 0. Oh, just in towards Dessers, sorry, who can't quite bring it down. That's an easy take then for the goalkeeper in the end. Dest has gone down, Serginho Dest, injured for PSV, so he's getting treatment. Serginho Dest, formerly of Barcelona. Just having a look whilst the game stopped in play for the injury. I know Ricardo Morelos left Rangers in the summer on a free transfer, but I couldn't remember what club he's joined, and it doesn't look like he's, according to the internet, it hasn't say anything about a club that he's joined. Apparently, he's met 4 teams about the free transfer, but he's not actually signed anyone with anyone yet. Fenerbahce apparently close. He was linked with Sevilla a few months ago as well, but doesn't look like anything doing there now at the moment. Over in Eindhoven, it's still 0-0. Play did get back underway whilst I was doing that search, and PSV have had a quick free kick in their own area from a foul on Dessers. quick passing. I'm interested to see how Ibrahim Sangare plays because he's one that's been linked with the Premier League. He's been linked with a few Premier League clubs, Sangare. So it'd be interesting to see how he does this evening. See whether he catches the eye at all. Okay, Oku battling with Barisic. It's a free kick given. TSB's way against Bjorn Barisic. So I'll look at it again. Bakayoko gets the ball, knocks the pass Barisic. Yeah, Barisic is effectively rugby tackling him away. He's looking to avoid a booking there, really. The free kicks to the right hand side of the area, about 25 yards from goal. Whipped in, knocked away. It's in towards Sagari, but it's not got there. Still PSV possession now. Just crossfield ball. Trying to target De Jong, which picked up by Bakayoko on the right hand side. Shifts it onto his left foot, whips it in. Oh! And headed wide there by the skipper Luke De Jong. Warning signs for Rangers. Massive warning signs here for Rangers. Phillips Stadion. Johan Bakayoko. He's been solid on that right hand side, to be fair to him today, so far. Still 0-0 for 20 minutes. It's interesting that Pizza Bots is in the dugout for PSV Eindhoven, the former Dortmund manager. He was confirmed as the new manager after the resignation of Ruud van Nistelrooy in the summer, which is an interesting appointment. Peter Bots. Just having a look at Peter Bots' managerial career for you guys. He's managed Agov de Gracia, we're going for Stu Davis there. Heracles, Feyenoord, Heracles again, Vitas Darnen, Maccabi Tel Aviv, Ajax, Borussia Dortmund, Bayer Leverkusen, Leon, and now he's at PSV Eindhoven. So there we go. His managerial career, he has won the Dutch Super Cup with PSV this summer, and with Heracles, he won the Dutch second tier. Rangers nearly in then. Cantwell was through, trying to find Dessers, but couldn't quite get that ball that was desired. Still 0-0. Anthony Rafter says, Tony from Ireland here. Who do you support? Do you support Rangers or PSV? I'm a Liverpool fan myself, but I'm hoping the British side goes through, Tony. Uh, myself, so I'm hoping that for a Rangers win tonight. Plus, I've got a few mates that support Rangers, so I'm hoping that Rangers can do the business this evening. But yeah, let us know who do you want to win today as well. We've got 8 votes so far. PSV 25%, 75% for Rangers. So most people think Rangers are gonna make it through to the group stages of the Champions League. Tony after says he's a big PSV supporter. Nah, that's cool, mate. It's cool. It's all good. Like it's all good. They're a good club, PSV Eindhoven. Remember watching a few times of the Champions League when I was a youngster. I remember them playing Milan in the semi-finals in 2005. I remember Liverpool playing them a few times in the group stages in the early 2000s as well. And I think I remember in the late 2000s, I should say. I think I remember about 2008-9 season they played them in the group stages, and they played them in 2006-7 as well, and again in the knockouts as well. That same season, I think. So yeah, club that normally does well, PSV Eindhoven. A lot of people jump on the Ajax train when they pick a Dutch club, because obviously it's Ajax's most successful Dutch club. And there's no disrespect there for Ajax, obviously. They're a good club, big club, historic club. Johan Cruyff is, a big name that's played for the club that everyone knows in world football. For me, probably one of the top 5 players of all time. Um, but yeah, PSV Eindhoven, they're a great club, and it's good to see him. Oof, as the ball's coming onto the right hand side, then Barisic only just hooks it clear for Rangers. But yeah, PSV, a club that is it's so good to see him fighting for Champions League football again. Bakayoko's gone for it again, and Butland's had to get down. Good luck with the streaming. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you. Good luck with things. Yourself. Do you support any other teams other than PSV? Is there any British clubs that you support, or any clubs for any other leagues as well? Any teams over in Ireland at all as well? Uh, Also, we do sometimes do Eredivisie streams here on Let's Talk Sports. If you're a fan of your Dutch football, subscribe to this channel because I'm sure we'll have some streams for you. As you're looking into the season, they both have already started over in Holland, over in the Netherlands, their league season like they have over in England and Spain and most of their big European leagues. But looking at early doors here, let's have a look at the table. Ajax ninth place, only 4 points after 2 games for them. Feyenoord got 3 games in, 5 points. PSV are sitting in fourth place after 2 games with 6 points. AZ Alkmaar second with 6 points, and sitting top of the table at the moment is Sparta Rotterdam after 3 games with 7 points. Last season was a different season, wasn't it, with the league in Holland? Ajax finishing third, 69 points. PSV second, 75, and Feyenoord out in front with 82 points. So yeah, it was very different last season, from the usual Ajax dominance that we see over in the Netherlands. It's good to see so many teams fighting through. Nafta says Nunes was deadly in the Newcastle game. Unreal comeback. It was absolutely unreal, mate. Absolutely unreal. Uh, those 2 finishes last season, I think he would have snatched at him because he was low on confidence and in and out the side. But I think on Sunday he's took his opportunity, and I think Liverpool need to play to his strengths at times. He's not going to be that Firmino type that holds the ball and drops deep and connects between midfield and the attack. He's a completely different player to that. He reminds me of a combination between Suarez and Torres, where he's got the dribbling ability of Suarez and skill, but the ability to run off a defender's shoulder, like Fernando Torres. So that's the thing with me with Darwin Nunez, and the way that he managed to evade and in that channel between centre back and full back for both those goals Sunday, and the way that he's rammed through down that channel and fired across the goalkeeper Nick Pope, who's fantastic goalkeeper, into the far side was absolutely brilliant. And both the celebrations, the passion you could see in that was just what you want to see. He's got the hunger, he's got the desire this season. Statistically, normally, Darwin Nunez, I think off the top of my head, at Benfica in his first season, he got 14, 15 goals. Second season, he got 34. Uh, this last season at Liverpool, he got around about the 15 goal mark. So let's see how many he can get in other competitions this season. I'm hopeful he can get somewhere between 20 and 30. I'm hopeful, especially with us being in Europa League instead of Champions League. Hopefully he can manage to get a few goals in his days. Uh, Anthony says he's also PSV through and through, which is sound, mate. It's Rangers so close to get again with Matondo and Rangers pushing forward. Not Rangers, so PSV pushing forward. Lang and Bakayoko trying to get through, but just couldn't get the breakthrough there. Still nil, 2-2 on aggregate. Lundstrom getting told off there for a foul on Fearman. Started to get a little bit aggy at the back from Rangers. Half an hour gone though in Eindhoven, 0-0. There's no away goals anymore in Europe. Oh, De Jong, Veerman, PSV robbing the ball. Veerman with the shot over the top of the crossbar. But that is the danger. They are very quick and swift on the counter attack, our PSV Eindhoven. And Goldson was dawdling on the ball, and De Jong's just nipped in with a great tackle there. Won the ball, plays a delightful ball into Veerman. Veerman does a quick 1-2 and unleashes a shot from range. Should be doing better, really, but there's another warning sign for Rangers. Oh, what a ball that is from Goldson. Dessers is in behind. Dessers! Oh, I was just saying about how poor Goldson was a minute ago for that opportunity for PSV, but he's just pinged a delightful ball from near his own 6-yard box, all the way down to Dessers. Takes a touch and then smashes a left foot shot across goal. The referee has had blown apparently in the build up there as well. Yeah, he had blown in the build up. He didn't look offside looking to the replay. He ran from the halfway line. So I presume it's hit an arm in the build up. Foul's just gone on halfway. Referee's just fouled on halfway, sorry. Uh, so there'll be free kick for PSV on the halfway line. Well, there's a naughty late challenge there. Another chance for PSV. Des goes a lovely combination, and he just tries to feed Sangare. After a nice combination with Lang, but I should say Saibari, sorry, not Sangare, Saibari inside the area. It saved, and then looked like there was a foul in there. It will be checked by VAR, but it looked like a little tug by Vaskin and then a barge by Barisic, and they're checking it. But the referee said no, no. That was a very quick check. The referee says no penalty for PSV. Guest. Eamon. Oh, he's lost the ball now. Saibari. Lango. Chance. And it's a goal. It's a goal for PSV. But PSV take the lead. Ball whipped in and it's Saibari. What a ball that is. What a goal that is. PSV lead and it's Saibari who has opened the scoring for the Dutch side. Wow. Great run that was. So it's a throw in. There's some passes between Lang and Veerman. And Veerman gets him down the left. Brings a delightful ball across the box. And as Saibare heads home for PSV Eindhoven, it's PSV 1, Rangers 0. And after a brief VAR check, PSV take the lead. And Anthony after in the comments says PSV are going to win the Champions League. Well, it's the early stages just now, but you never know. We've seen some strange things happen down the years in football. Anything's possible, and that is why we love this game. As we're approaching 37 minutes in Eindhoven, it is PSV 1, Rangers 0. The atmosphere is cranking up over there.
Hosting Milan live from 7:30 on TNT Sports 1.
At
And
the
then
Philips Stadium.
Premier League Saturday morning, it's Sheffield United versus Everton, 11 a.m. on TNT Sports 1. Well, Luke de Jong is down, clutching the side of his head.
De Jong's gone down now
On a goal.
after the chance from Colton. He's grabbed the hold of his head. The Rangers seem to have switched. Looking at the thing now, this is a switch from that diamond in midfield and seem to have gone for 4-4-1-1 instead. So they've gone for like a flat four with Fuentes and Matondo on the wings with Lundstrom and Raskin. So instead of like having the diamond that we were looking at originally with Lundstrom holding Raskin, Fuentes, either side of Cantwell, either side of Cantwell, yeah, out of the tip, and then they've switched it out now, so they've gone for Butland, Tavernier, Goldson, Suter, Barisic to the 4, then they've got a 4 of Fuentes, Lundstrom, Raskin, Rotundo, and they've got Cantwell, and then they've got Destin, whereas this face seems to be sticking with that 4-2-3-1. It's quite a fluid 4-2-3-1. Oh, the ball was played in beyond the area, but it seems to be quite a fluid one. Where the players, it's not a rigid 4-2-3-1, I don't know, it seems it's quite fluid, but the players are switching positions and intermoving and mingling quite well, looking at it tactically. But yeah, they've got the Benitez in goal, Teze, Schutten, Postagli, Dest, Sanclare, Veerman, Bakayoko, Saibare, the goal scorer, Lang, and Dion. The Rangers are a bit dangerous as PSV go forward again, and they can't quite finish that off. We've got Devi, who says the Rangers come back again. And some guy can't get a cross in at past Barisic. It will be a throw in.
This first half.
Please just switch it to the right.
Taser.
Bakayoko.
Scan gets the touch.
Raskin sends it up into the stands. It will be another PSV throw in. You get some statistics from the game so far. So PSV have had 7 shots to Rangers 2, 3 shots on target to none on target for Rangers. PSV have had 64% possession to 36% for Rangers, 224 passes to 132. The passing accuracy is 83% to 71 in PSV's favour. Fouls 7 to 9. No yellows, no reds, no offsides, and PSV have had the 2 corners so far this season. Still 1-0, though.
Start to the season for
Barbie's goal.
5 wins and a draw, the only draw, of course, coming at Ibrox last week.
Thank you for everyone that's watching this video so far. Don't forget to smash the like button if you haven't already. And subscribe to Let's Talk Sport for more sports content. It's a nice interchangeable playlist. Bakayoko is so wild, and it's a nice interchangeable play by the PSV forward line, but Bakayoko lashes at it and sends it wild over the top of the crossbar. And it could have been. I love the team goal.
Go here. Very wild with a shot. But lovely give it go, and he makes a great one in behind
Michael
it.
Beale looks a lost man on that touchline. Not amused.
That said,
In his little quarter zip jackets and his shirt and tie.
The attack. Fuentes will be a PSV throw.
Cifuentes signed for LA Galaxy. Here we are on this window.
So sent it straight to Dest. Taser.
Half time, I'll bring you some updates from other games around Europe that are playing, some others in the Champions League, and there's a few Carabao Cup ties taking place tonight in England. Last night, Tranmere Rovers were knocked out by Leicester City of the Championship. Tottenham Hotspur were knocked out by Fulham on penalties. There was a derby between Port Vale and Crewe, which Port Vale won 2-0 on penalties after a 0-0 draw. Robbie Williams will be delighted. Sangare. Saibare. And sails over the bar, leaning back too much there. And it goes over the top of the crossbar. Still 1-0 to PSV here.
He has been different class. Watch. Just sees the space the other side of Campbell, picks him out, make no mistake about it, knows exactly what he's doing.
You've got Chelsea versus AFC Wimbledon tonight is one of the ties in the Carabao Cup.
Great performance. Not plenty to go in the game, but I've enjoyed his performance for 45 minutes. Cifuentes into Cantwell. Rangers haven't had much possession in the PSV half of late.
Suter's given that straight to Saibari, but then atones for his error to win it from De Jong. Saibari has stayed down. Cantwell. Now Tavernier, he's well forward.
Go on.
Tries to help it on to Fuentes. Dest recovered into good position. Well, Lang and Dest were certain that should have been a home throw-in. This Rangers ball. Lundstrom. Fuentes trying to play the 1-2 with Tavernier.
Amazing.
It's around about this time that
Not opening
Rangers
in
struck through
scores page.
Palacima in the first leg in Glasgow. They could do with something to hit back before the break. Raskat wins it. Dest is going to recover in time though. So that got unlucky there.
Thought Rangers were going to do something there, but
Really is.
Raskin won the ball, but Dest was easily there ahead of Matondo to collect it.
And after he does that, he's a little
In the
bit lucky not to get
PSV left hand channel, Rangers right hand side. Rangers are going from left to right. PSV right to left this half.
Matondo. Barisic on his way, Taser. Side of he steals it, and now Barisic is out of position. That's the problem.
The PSV get a second just before half time.
But once he does support,
Building up possession and trying to get over the halfway line.
Or as we see there's a big gap in that left back position. Just been a little untidy. Got themselves into a few good areas. Now Saibari.
The ball there is down the right hand side. It's Bakayoko. He's gone for it. One plays where it swerved across the face of goal and straight back out of play again.
I think to myself, lovely flick there from De Jong. I think Barisic could get out quicker. I think he's got to get out quicker there. Allows him a lot more space. Looks as though it's wide to me. We'll get a better view from this angle. Rory strikes it well. Yeah, it's wide. I'm not really troubling the goalkeeper at all, but again, good movement. Ball comes up to De Jong, plays it inside, and they're on the move. Good movement.
Ball played long down the field by Butland. Dessers flicks it on, but he can't find his forward teammate Larry Benetondo. And it's back in PSV possession yet again.
Get to half time with their lead intact.
This suits PSV down to the ground, really. This, because they're in control of this game. They'll goal up, corner possession.
Shouting is a good kick out for
and Rangers look fragile and counter. They both played down to its hammer. It's Lang. Tries to backheel it. It's come off Tavernier and into the gloves of Butland. Just flipped the back heel there, Noah Lang. It's come through the leg of Tavernier, to be fair. That's flipped it, and then Barisic shuffled it here and guards it to Butland. But yeah, he could have been cute about it and tried to turn. He could have maybe played a ball across that 60-yard box and try and see if he could find a red shirt. But anyway, Bakayoko.
Anticipation when he gets it one-on-one
Forward
with Barisic
in.
towards the back post.
Touchdown.
Lang wasn't sure to commit with the first time shot. Dest finishing strongly or PSV.
Oh, great interchange of play, but Tavernier's there.
Well played,
Rangers.
Yeah, much better. Final seconds. Rangers just.
Like the final seconds of this half is Rangers trying counter. It's played down the left hand side to Rugby Matondo. Matondo can break at pace.
The back post.
He took too long on the ball. It was teasing Taser. Just as the spear is right at the far post. And Taser just comes across and nudges him off the ball, and there goes the half-time whistle over in Eindhoven. It's PSV 1, Rangers 0, and Rangers have a whole lot of work to do in the second half of over in Eindhoven.
In the away dressing room at the break, PSV Stadion, it is.
Yeah, at the break, it's PSV 1, Rangers 0 over in Eindhoven at the Philips Stadion. And let's be honest, let's take a look at the stats from that first half because it's just so dominant for PSV. 10 shots from PSV to Rangers 2, 3 on target to none of Rangers' shots being on target, 66 to 34% possession in PSV's favour. 304 passes to the 161 that Rangers have managed to accumulate in that first half, with an 83% passing accuracy for PSV, 32 for Rangers, 7 fouls to 9. No cards for either side and 2 corners for PSV. So, as you can see, it's severe dominance. You look at the live win probability in the 90 minutes, PSV 83%, 13% of a draw and 4% backing Rangers. So, yeah, not looking great there for the Glaswegians. But, yeah, looking at the scores from the other games tonight, AEKA Athens 0, Royal Antwerp 0. Royal Antwerp leads 1-0 from the first leg, so Royal Antwerp could be on their way to the Champions League group stages. You've got Copenhagen 1, Vakar Choa 0 on the night, so it's 2-0 on aggregate there. Obviously, as we're covering here now, Eindhoven's PSV 1, Rangers 0, 3-2 to PSV on aggregate. Over in the Carabao Cup this evening, it's Harrogate Town 0, Blackburn Rovers 4 in that one. See who's got on the score sheet for those for you. If it will load. We've got Nottingham Forest 0, Burnley 0 at half time, an old Premier League tie there in the Cup. Sheffield United 0, Lincoln City 0, Doncaster Rovers 1, Everton 0. Yes, Doncaster Rovers 1, Everton 0 there. And we have Chelsea 1, AFC Wimbledon 1 down at Stamford Bridge at half time as well. So it's only the Blackburn and Sheffield United ties I've got underway for the second half there. But yeah, Doncaster Rovers taking the lead on the stroke of half time through Ironside against Everton up there. And it could be a wild night up in Yorkshire if they get through that one and win that tie. Looking at the Chelsea game, Wimbledon took the lead through Tilly from the penalty spot before Madueke equalised there from the penalty spot as well. They've gone quite strong, Chelsea. They've gotten Sanchez, Humphries, Zazi, Colwell, and Cucurella. Cucurella moved to Manchester United. You've got Gallagher and Ugo Chukwu, Madueke, Matson, Da Silva, Moreira and Bursu. So they got very strong there. Substitute bench sees Thiago Silva, Enzo Fernandez, Nicholas Jackson, Ben Chilwell, Moises Caicedo, the British transfer record holder for £115 million, Gusto Petrovic, who signed the other day to be backup goalkeeper, Bergstrom and Samuel Smith there as well. Where's the one we've done? Bass, Ogundere, Lewis, Pearce, Johnson, Tilly, Williams, Ball, Noiville, Powell and Davison. Sano, Bell, Al, Hamadi, Bugil, Locke, Sutcliffe, Sargent and Jennings. There for them. Blackburn Rovers, Garrett, Gallagher, Buckley and Morkande on the score sheet there for them. Up at Harrogate Town. But in the Everton game as well, looking at the Everton lineup for you this evening. They've got Pickford, Patterson, Godfrey, Keane, Mikalenko, Onana, Dobbin, Garner, Doucouré, Danjuma and Yusuf Chumiti. So you can't really say that Everton have gone weak, can you? There, because if you're looking at that, it's only really Lewis Dobbin that wouldn't normally start. Patterson's come back from a long injury. He would normally start for Everton last season to pick up the injury. Chimiti has recently just signed for the Goodison outfit. If you're looking at their bench, they've got Virginia on the bench, they've got Tarkovsky, Mopai, Gomez, Benton, Cal, Young, Igor, Guy, sorry, Brantwaite, and Onyanga. So, yeah, certainly some interesting ones there. You're just sitting there with High's changed squad number to number 13, so lucky for some that. Very unlucky with the way that things are going for Everton Football Club at the moment. Goal down in the Carabao Cup this evening. So yeah, let us know your thoughts of this game in the comments below. I'm going to take a quick break, but don't go anywhere because we'll be back with you very soon here on Let's Talk Sport.
PSV Eindhoven unbeaten in the last 23 games since the defeat away to Sevilla in the Europa League, and they would go on, of course, to claim that crown once again. But it's been
Hello everyone, and we are back for the second half here on Let's Talk Sport.
the Eredivisie side. Rangers, though, never lost on this ground. 78 they had odds stacked against them. Became the first.
So we're back underway in the second half in Eindhoven just now. Rangers, an uphill task to climb. Goal behind to PSV Eindhoven, a ground that they've never lost to, they were just saying on commentary, which is interesting. Again, they've never lost them. So, a ground that they've never lost, sorry, should I say. So, yeah, that's certainly interesting to find out. Oh, PSV nearly score to kill the tie there straight away, really.
De Jong gets turned, comes on Campbell in a corner.
Wow. Just wow.
Slik de Jong, wie de post af. Cifuentes, we're not going to see the action build up, but Cifuentes, there's no goal, his man, he gets in behind. It's a good block. Here and now. Rousing the supporters. A swinging delivery. Butland got a good punch on it. Peter Bosch will just look to continue where that momentum seemed to be heading from that first half.
Just give you an update on a few of the other games, just whilst we were on the break.
To come up with a plan to
Blackburn have gone 5-0 away to Harrogate. Penalty for John Buckley. A few games going on this league as well. Tirana and Cremonese 1-0 up. And Tesaro are 3-0 up against Spezia. And Sampdoria are drawing 1-0 with Venezia. So there we are.
Sangare to Saibari.
As PSV bring it forward again. Lang. What's a chance? Oh, Vayman. Foot slips underneath him as he goes to take the shot, and it allows Rangers defenders Goldson and Sutar time to close down and put it out for a throw.
See the penalty box, too far into the box to be. Vayman takes a hit or two touch. Saibari wonderfully cushioned into the path of Taser. Line. All read by Raskin. Back Rangers.
We'll also just sort out this video printer for you so you can keep up to date with the goals as they go in this evening in the other games.
Often more energy. It's a touch there. Just going away from him. Good block by Shooter, but it's never going in. Should have taken a better touch there. Beerman, no doubt about that. Dexter's into Latondo.
Somehow, the background decided to move.
He loses out though. Saibari takes over once more.
They're nearly in again, PSV. Cifuentes caught in possession this time. Rangers just about survive.
Getting across here to block Saibari. It's made a second straight away to the bench. Get hamstring. Not a player that Michael Veal would want to lose, obviously, want to lose any at this stage, but left back is an area where they're a little short on with Rivan Yilmaz.
Bruno Barisic has gone down injured for Rangers, so that's a big blow.
Comes back, covers really well. I think just about now something goes and he makes a signal to the bench.
particularly needs to come off. Massive play for Rangers.
He's had a good start to the season as well, Borna Barisic, with 4 assists already.
Massive play.
This night, it's going to be over here, and well, the opportunity will fall to John Sterling.
So Dujon Sterling's going to come on.
And signed from Chelsea over the summer.
So yeah, Barisic come off, Dujon Sterling's come on for Rangers.
Frustration etched across the face of Borna Barisic. De Jong uses his body and his strength well. Saibari.
Young, Saibari.
Dest. To Fearman.
Fearman. Inside the channel. Lang.
Comes to the winger.
Fearman again. Oh, brilliant ball that is.
Slipped on to Fearman. Does well, Lundstrom. Does well. Again, just
does so well then. He's denied the PSV man, so he got PSG PSV.
Again, to be fair to him, very clever. He waits till the player is looking the other way, then makes a blindside run in behind them. He's clever at it.
Still 1-0 to PSV.
And Canwell managed to hold off Dest, but there's nobody to come and take the pass, and the free kick goes against Cifuentes. They're struggling to get the park a little bit, Rangers. This is a problem we're going to have. Shouting. Scanley fizzes that one into Lang. It's a nice cushion touch, but Tavernier read it.
Still 1-0, still PSV dominance.
Well, as much as it has been a difficult night for Rangers so far.
Thanks everyone to watching so far this evening. Don't forget to, if you haven't done so already, like the video and subscribe to Let's Talk Sport for more sporting content.
They will want to.
We've got quite a few pieces planned in the coming weeks and across multiple sports along this season coming up on Let's Talk Sport. We do a bit of football, a bit of snooker, a bit of cricket. I like a little bit of rugby as well. Love the golf. So yeah, we'll be doing quite a few sports and a few different events as well. WSL, big season ahead there after the Women's World Cup. Let's see whether Manchester United can avenge how close they got to the title last season and get the revenge on Chelsea. Oh, ball in. De Jong, it's not doing it. It's 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. And it's Saibari again. And just as I was saying that, PSV puts together a beautiful move. And Saibari has pretty much killed this time. Long way back for Rangers. It looks like long way back for Rangers now. Massive way back for them. The ball on the right hand side. Ball lovely played into the box. Let's have a look at this. This is Bakayoko. Twists a turn. Plays it back to Sangare. Takes a touch. And then whips in a beautiful ball before Veskin could get anywhere near him. Across to Luke de Jong. Flicks, first time touch across the box. So it's Teze who plays it in. De Jong, first time ball across the box. And there's Saibari at the far post. Smash it inside footed for 2-0 to PSV Eindhoven. And that's game set. And the match. Game over.
It's been a brilliant all-round performance from Ismail Saibari.
No Champions League football for Rangers this season. Champions League football will be coming to Eindhoven as things stand. 2-0 on the night, 4-2 on aggregate. Is it too late to change my prediction?
Get to this.
Absolutely dominant for PSV. Absolutely dominant for PSV. Fine, baby. Zaibare again,
Lord Rascal.
asking with the challenge. I can't even remember what I was talking about before that. I was absolutely blown away by that PSV Eindhoven goal just then.
Shooter again. Rascal. Sterling.
Sterling. Down the channel. Oh, I couldn't quite get it into Dusters then. Ah, yes, the WSL, yes. Chelsea have won it 4 seasons in a row with the WSL. So, can someone else challenge it? Someone stop Chelsea? Can it be United? Can it be Arsenal? Can it be Manchester City? Will it be one of those three clubs? Or will it be a surprise package this season that comes out of nowhere to challenge Chelsea for that WSL title? Well, we'll be covering that on Let's Talk Sport, along with the Continental Cup and the Women's FA Cup as well on Let's Talk Sport,
Lundstrom.
as well as some SPL action as well of the Scottish football
Well,
as Cantwell plays a ball into the box,
Fuentes.
deflects back to Fuentes who just lashes at it and
Too quick. He's got to take a touch.
the ball's gone miles over the bar. It's not anywhere near troubling the goalkeeper. They're checking the
It's well onside. Not even close.
they're doing they're what's called semi-automated offsides. They're showing that
Right across
graphic to prove that De Jong was onside. Italian was onside. Don't need the graphic, don't need the technology to find that out.
And he gets it at the back post.
Peter Box celebrating like mad for that goal. A nice angle actually that the cameras had done from his perspective.
Watson and Suter combine well to find James Tavernier. Cantwell. Rangers
Cantwell.
need to
Tavernier
take some risks.
into Dessert. Great touch there. Cantwell.
Shouting.
Matondo, and he lashes at it. It's miles over the top of the crossbar.
Touch comes off Taser for a corner. Yeah, best move.
After it did take a deflection, so it's a little harsh for me off Taser.
Into Des
Oh.
speed.
He should be doing better from that opportunity. He's got a whole goal, side of the goal to aim at.
John Doe. Out for the corner, but it's the best move.
Rotondo allows Tavernier to come over to take this corner. The captain.
That 6-yard box is absolutely loaded. There's only one place.
Plays it short. Matondo.
Going eventually.
Tavernier. Right footed in swinger. Flicked on. And it's gone past that far post. Conor Goldson hits the flick on. Could have either ended up in the bottom corner or it's Sterling. It's a little bit quicker, he could have got on the end of it, but still 2-0 here to PSV Eindhoven.
Either of those would have been far better. But certainly two better attempts from Rangers in the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Saibari again.
For Rascan this time.
Rascan.
Sangare.
Saibari. I'm saying Rakitic as PSV will win 4-0. It's looking likely at the moment. It's great institution plays a shot from range. And it's tipped around the post. Saibari nearly getting a hat trick there. Jack Butler's shown his pedigree.
Cherry shots on target as well. Mentioned the first half, best player, when the proverbial mile, start to the second half in the same manner. DMA, 22 years of age in Moroccan. Excellent, absolutely different level.
Wow, we've had a few goals in other games as well. Harrogate Town 0, Blackburn Rovers 7. Gilson and Bloxham and Gilson. It's 8-0, sorry. Harrogate Town 0, Blackburn 8. Chelsea taking the lead against Wimbledon. Enzo Fernandez getting his first Chelsea goal. That's what £105 million wins you. Goal against AFC Wimbledon. And Sampdoria 1, Venezia 2.
Spearman for Dest. No line. Spearman again, and the run from Sangare. Looks like a bit of activity there on the bench. Not before time, I wouldn't have thought. Rory. Sam Lammers and Danilo getting some instructions.
Anthony, you have to say Scottish football is overrated. It's only really, with all due respect, such a Rangers with the big money coming in that can, compete, week in, week out for things. There's a few good clubs though. Lammers is going to come on and Danilo is going to come on as well for Rangers now. There's a few good, clubs in there. Hearts fans are very loyal for their club and cause. Aberdeen, club that with history as well, but when it comes to the how do I put it? When it comes to them facing teams from the bigger leagues, the gaps in terms of finances and quality does normally get shown up, like in the group stages last year with both Celtic and Rangers, where they both went out the group stages early doors, because they just couldn't deal with the gulf and class. Anti Raptor says I bet against Scotland, sorry, Scottish and Irish teams are up a year, easy money. Yeah. Whereabouts in Ireland are you from? Have you got a local team over there? Hope you don't mind me asking, mate. But,
Tillman could, of course, join that list of players should he come off the bench for his debut.
Shamrock Rovers were close to qualifying for European football. I think it was last season, wasn't it? The group stages of the Europa League last season, if memory serves me correctly.
Just Cantwell, the change will allow him to drop into the midfield.
So who do you think will finish bottom of the Premier League this year? I've got 5k, 95 on Luton to finish bottom. I think Luton will be probably bottom of the Premier League. My bottom three early on this season. My prediction we have got on. I've watched a video on this channel. To Rangers. No. Lammers Hunt that faithful shot. He's one upon it. Yeah, we did a predictions video on the channel the other week. I predicted Luton to finish bottom, Sheffield United second bottom, and Nottingham Forest third from bottom. But looking at the start of the season, Everton aren't doing well at all either. Neither are Wolves particularly doing well, even though they beat Everton at the weekend. So one of those two teams could quite easily replace Nottingham Forest for me. In that. It'll be interesting to see. I think it's a long season. There's still day and a bit left of the transfer window. So yeah. Actually, after said West of Ireland, Irish football's rubbish.
Here's Tavernier again.
Tavernier for Rangers.
Matondo
tries to drill it in. Lots easily cleared by PSV. Rangers get possession again on the halfway line, but nothing much going on. 57% ball possession for PSV to 43% for Rangers.
Cantwell to Sterling again.
Cantwell, Sterling.
Naturally more right-footed.
Bakayoko wins it back. Teze. Oh, didn't quite play it through, could they? Then
Tavernier in good space.
Is it Tavernier?
Out wide for Matondo now.
Matondo battling with Dest. It's just held on to possession, only just, but Dest has to force him backwards. Rangers have to try and rebuild from halfway. They found Cantwell. Great ball in. Lammers across the box, and it's in. It's the captain at the far post, James Tavernier, who slides it in, and Rangers have a goal back.
He's unbelievable. He really is. I've got to say, remarkable.
For a right back, that is absolute quality.
Fantastic. You talk about forwards arriving at the back post at the right time.
Every season he does it. He delivers for Rangers Football Club. Every season he delivers for them, and he's just delivered again tonight.
He's going hard right across the face of the goal, right? He's not trying to score, he's just trying to smash it across for what happens next. And it's Tavernier arriving at the back post to throw Rangers a lifeline. He really is. He's remarkable.
He's had a habit on the big occasion time and again for that football club of scoring goals, the captain. And James Tavernier's done it again tonight. It was a lovely lifted ball by Cantwell into Lamas, who scored it down and played a ball across the box in that channel, and Tavernier sneaks in at the far post to lash home. So it's 2-1, game on. Can Tavernier do what he does so many times for Rangers Football Club and drag them back into this tie? We'll let you know. As we have a free kick on the left-hand side of the penalty area, whipped in, headed on, and it's 3-1. De Jong, and just as I asked the question on whether Rangers can get back into the tie, PSV just go in, stamp their authority again, and it's Luke de Jong, the man that's done it tiring again for club and country, that has just sealed this victory for PSV Eindhoven by the looks of things now. Game, set, and match PSV.
The quality end once again is magnificent. Not for the first time. And he gets in front of. Is it Lundstrom initially? Or is it Lammers that's picking him up?
Free kick's whipped in.
Anyway, not doing well enough. I think it's Lammers. I don't know what
yeah, Lammers doesn't get there.
It's in front of Lammers. And once he does
He
that,
goes in front of Lammers, gets between Lammers and Tavernier. Tavernier is also battling with Lang by the looks of it, so Lang is Tav's man. And he just gets a glancing header and sends it into the far corner of the net. It's PSV Eindhoven 3, Rangers 1, and just as Rangers look to be getting back into the game, PSV Eindhoven put it to bed. 3-1 on the night, 5-3 on aggregate. Game, set, and a match. PSV Eindhoven.
Yeah, proper goal scorer. It's a big centre forward. You can see that. Just his movement. His goal at Ibrox. He attacks everything. He really enjoys the in-swinging ball coming to him. Sterling now. He's going to do well to catch that. He did, but it's really going to shout it. Andre Ramalho will be coming on for PSV, the Brazilian defender. As the rain starts to fall. The North Brabant. We're seeing Rangers goal. Excellent as it is. Again,
Just going to make it video printed for you guys so you can see the score updates better.
Two marking. Excellent end up.
But yeah, it is here in Eindhoven. It's PSV Eindhoven 3, Rangers 1, and it looks like PSV are on their way to the Champions League group stages proper.
Well, and now
Luke de Jong again.
PSV make a change that
Scored in the Europa League final actually
just
for
to
Sevilla a few seasons back
and not give Rangers
against Inter Milan. Shot was during the lockdown season actually.
it's replaced by Andre Ramalho. Words exchanged between De Jong and Cantwell.
Cantwell and De Jong exchanging words there. They don't seem happy with something. Referees telling them both to behave themselves. Stop acting like a bunch of children. Or something along those lines, probably.
Barry's after that. Butland comes out. A bit of play for the goalkeeper. Shouted, who's now moved up into the midfield. So Barry will play off the right-hand side where Lang was. It's deep from Lammers. Tavernier trying to.
So you've about 20 minutes to go.
To Danilo.
The stoppage time. It's PSV Eindhoven 3, Rangers 1. PSV looks set for the Champions League group stages.
Taser. Bakayoko.
So it says Bakayoko's got him behind Sterling. And he's whipped it. Oh, what a save that was by Jack Butland. What a save that is. He's turning Sterling inside out, pull inside, then it's a shot towards the far corner, and Jack Buckley's got low to his right to make this save, and what would have been an absolutely unbelievable goal by Bakayoko.
Brilliant.
It's a corner though for PSV on the far side, so Rangers need to be alert. Can PSV get a fourth on this one?
PSV
Whipped
beginning
in,
to par.
headed across, clearance not
Bakayoko.
completed, and Bakayoko picks it up, headed away.
With the
Only up in air, and his clinch wasn't great. He actually spun it across the box, and Dion turned his swivels and fires a volley over the top of the crossbar.
I thought Cifuentes should have headed this clear. You don't wait that coming down. It's blocked. That's on target. It's flying in.
Just looking at that replay again, that Bakayoko chance and that Buckley save. I'm mesmerised by the way he's just danced past Sterling and managed to wrap his foot around that, but I'm even more mesmerised by so he just put us out because Matondo wasn't behind and Teze manages to pull off a last touch tackle, but yeah, it was the way Buckley got down to his right. But, oh, what a ball that was!
Touch here.
Great touch that is.
Tug, to be fair to him. He does get a little tug, which allows it knocks his momentum away. It's a brilliant ball.
Great ball from the right hand side, Rangers right into the channel for Matondo to run to, but it's the way that Teze get the cross.
Lundstrom leaves into the front post.
Uses his strength to knock him off balance and then slide across and make the tackle.
20 minutes left.
As Rangers play the ball in again.
Knocks it up. De Jong times his lead.
Ball whipped in. Headed out and away.
Skagley.
Himself
to Goldson, the danger man. Now
Matondo.
The Ecuadorian. Knocks it into the path of
Lundstrom. Cifuentes. Lundstrom again. Cantwell happens to drop deep to collect the ball, bring it forward for Rangers. Suter. Lundstrom. Sterling. Lundstrom again.
Lammers is in a...
He's across the right side.
Finds him. Lammers!
Lammers cuts inside and shoots him with left foot, but he's not going wide of the target.
It has to be fired then, so he takes a quick touch. That touch there is excellent. Back on his left. Yeah. Further away we thought, but... Well,
goal over in Athens, aka Athens 0, Royal Antwerp 1. So Royal Antwerp are looking set for the group stages, and there's a goal up in Yorkshire. It's Doncaster Rovers 1, Everton 1, and it's the goal scorer is Beto, their new signing from Udinese. Scotland. So, excuse me, got on the score sheet for them this evening on his debut. Big 6 foot lad.
For Cantwell, Bakayoko got a touch, and now
Bakayoko
the winger
brought down. That'll be a yellow card. Has to be a yellow card to Todd Cantwell. He just swipes the legs from underneath him. No attempt to play the ball. No, referee's not carded him.
To pick him up. He definitely catches him there, right? No doubt about it. And just for the record, I'm dying to give you a
strange. Very strange.
The referee that has 36 yellows and 1 red in his last 5 La Liga games, right? And in the last year he did a Barca Atletico Madrid game and 12 get booked.
Bakayoko's gone for it again, twisting, turning, swerving,
power behind
him, easily into the gloves of the goalkeeper.
Goldson got that away in the nick of time. Lammers, Tavernier. Shouton has it back. Sangare, Corteza.
PSV just controlling possession now. 74 minutes gone. 3-1 to the Dutch outfit. But just going through emotions now, really.
Cifuentes. Lammers.
well, it's something quite extraordinary, really. It's PSV into the group stages. They go.
Now Lundstrom,
Lundstrom,
Lammers, Fuentes,
Neves,
Tavernier.
Fuentes, Tav,
Now Suter.
Suter,
Cantwell's made a good run. Suter couldn't quite find him, but might get another chance.
or whipped in, headed out and away.
Easily cleared by Skagley.
We're just trying to build something. 15 minutes to go. 3-1 down the night, 5-3 down the aggregate.
Lundstrom for Tondo now.
You got to say, it hasn't been exciting over the two legs, really.
To
At times tonight, it's been quite a dull affair, but
find a way back in. Matondo.
Matondo press 1, press 2. Matondo! Oh, he's hit the post.
So close.
He's hit the post. It's just dribbled past 2 defenders. How he's done that. Quick change of pace. 1, 2, and he's just bent and smashed the post.
And then from Matondo. His feet were brilliant. Quick feet. Goalkeeper.
He's trying to bend it into that inside of the post, and he's just rattled the post.
Great skill. Was dancing through the PSV defence there.
Unreal.
It's amazing there, Rory, because like yourself, I wasn't sure whether Benitez got a hand on it or hit the post, but clearly it went that quickly. Remember, the draw for the group stage of the UEFA Champions League is tomorrow in Monaco from 4:45 on TNT Sports 1, and match day 1 of the group stages starts Tuesday the 19th
The Champions
of September.
League draw for the group stages is tomorrow.
PSV.
So those teams in the Champions League will be able to find out who is facing who, and the holders Manchester City will be looking at that intently. The Europa League draw is on Friday, I believe, as well. So, yeah. Bakayoko.
Been lively all night.
Today.
Taser. Good pick out from Firman.
Well, Firman's just smashed one in. And it's 4 now for PSV. And this is just embarrassing for Rangers, but fantastic football from PSV Eindhoven.
He's come on to a great game since Barisic has got off the pitch. And that's nothing against Sterling, the substitute has come on, but he's just taken his game to a different level for me. He really has.
Bakayoko twist and turn and plays it to Teze. Teze plays it across. Firman takes the touch.
To play it off, to come on the goalkeeper, man, that's your reaction. No, he goes to the right up. He sticks his left leg in.
Drills it across the goal. Is it going to be count though?
Taser picks him out.
There's a few question marks on whether it's going to count. I think it will.
Seriously affects the goalkeeper.
Because there's a player in the middle.
VAR is looking at it.
Middle in front of Jack Putman. Flicks his leg towards it. Doesn't touch it though. The Rangers claiming that he interfering in play, but they've done a VAR check. The goal stands. It's PSV Eindhoven 4. Rangers 1 on the night. 6-3 on aggregate. And Joey Veerman's goal stands. So PSV Eindhoven strolling into the group stages of the Champions League.
Of their last trip to Eindhoven.
There has been a goal in the Nottingham Forest Burnley game in the Carabao Cup. Mohamed Zeki Amdouni scored in the 90th minute for Burnley. In the 90th minute. So they look like they might be going through to the third round of the Carabao Cup with the balls whipped in off the Rangers free kick there. Nobody gets a head on it, and it's easily taken by the goalkeeper, Benitez. Harrogate Town 0, Blackburn Rovers 8 there in their tie, so Blackburn Rovers safely into the third round of the Carabao Cup.
This Premier League action on Saturday morning, 11 a.m. Sheffield United versus Everton. And again, TNT scores 1 for that one. So the goalkeeper was very lucky to get away with that, but Danilo, very fortunate.
PSV playing some nice football. They're not stopping at 4, they want more. But Rangers have just won it now, as I say that. Cantwell, Danilo. Ball was bobbling. Saved by Benitez. Touch the Cantwell, who pulls it back to Rotondo, who blazes over the top of the crossbar.
Just can't get out his feet, Danilo. Good closing initially. Got his Cantwell there.
Peter Potts is ready in a change for PSV as well.
Still, Spain ready to come on. Malio, the header. Sterling.
Oh no, it's an error. Oh no, it's an own goal. And it's 5. Wow. Absolute disaster. It is 5-1 and it's an own goal by Goldson. And I don't know what the heck Rangers were playing at. I don't know what they were playing at. Honestly, I don't. It's played backwards by Sterling. Back the Butland's passes poor and then Goldson actually like lashes it back. Yeah, it's very strong touch back to Butland. Butland can't recover in time and it's reached the back of the net.
No excuses whatsoever there. Dear me.
Both of them. Absolute.
Well, if it wasn't finished already, it certainly is now.
Wow.
Oh, absolutely.
Just wow. That's all I can say because there was just the schoolboy errors right there. There's Oliver Bush-Shagley is coming off and Gus Tiller's coming on for PSV. But yeah, that's just poor. Sterling sends it back to Butland. Butland's pass out to Goldson was so tame. He hasn't connected properly. And Goldson connects too well on his pass back to Butland. Butland slips and can't stop it. And it's gone into the back of the net.
Changing the pack as Randy Sample places Jordan Tate, that they're very happy with their work tonight. Nice work from PSV Eindhoven. They can look forward to.
So yeah, safe to say you can look forward to Champions League group stages. PSV fans start making preparations. I don't know who you're drawing, but Matondo looks like he's just headbutted the PSV defender there after a bit of a Sambo, who's just come on as well for PSV. Has just had a bit of a word with Matondo, and then it looks like Matondo headbutted him, but they both got booked, and then the referee is now ordering that Rangers retake the corner because Tavernier took it before he could finish doing what he needed.
Sample got one as well.
Walked in, looked out and away, Cantwell to drive, Miles over the top to crossbar again. So, yeah, sums up Rangers even.
Way above some. If you look at the market for the players that Ajax are in, PSV, Feyenoord are in, they're spending significantly more. They're also making significantly more this first spot. 100%, there's no doubt about it. Wasted no lag in the left-hand side. They scored the winner for the Super Cup final against Feyenoord. £15 million from Euro, from €50 million, I beg your pardon, from English, Bruges, and Belgium. So, and I think we had a discussion again last night. I think the TV revenue is in the region of 180 million. Well, there's discussions over a new deal. Yeah, that's the reported numbers are up there, which well, it dwarfs
Sando's been substituted for Rangers now.
in Scotland.
Ryan Jack has come on.
I've said it for a while now, Rory. I think, and I might get a little bit of criticism for saying it, but I think sadly the way our top teams are,
PSV coming forward again.
the best we hope for is good runs in the Europa League. That's how I like it or not. I think that's factual. I have to say though, there were a few.
And the constant commentary saying the best that Scottish football can hope for is good runs in the Europa League. He said whether the Scottish FA or Scottish clubs, Celtic and Rangers or Hearts or whoever in Europe like it or not, that's the best they can hope for because they said last season they couldn't cope in the Champions League group stages, Rangers or Celtic, and this season obviously Rangers haven't qualified for the group stages and they've always played it down the line. Young. Oh, what a save that is. To deny Till the goal with the substitute. Just that save there. Unreal. It's going to be another 2 changes for PSV. So Barbie's coming off. Your bit of Bertison is coming on. And Bakayoko is going to come off.
Ryan Bakayoko, 20-year-old,
Malik Tillman will come off.
replaced by former Rangers man Malik Tillman on loan from Bayern.
I wonder if he'll get a good applause from the away fans. Malik Tillman, former Rangers player, on loan from Bayern Munich to PSV Eindhoven.
That's almost, as we're talking about the financial aspects of things, that's almost it in a perfect sign. That Malik Tillman, rather than going back to Rangers, wanted to go up a level to test himself in the Netherlands. Absolutely. Well, again, to respect, he's probably looked at it and thought,
He used to have an option, didn't he, to go back to Rangers this summer, but he chose to go to PSV, so you're probably thinking, based on tonight's performance, that he's made the right choice, and with all due respect to Rangers Football Club, got an opportunity to compete for the title in the Netherlands, and the title in Scotland, both are important, as one another, but when you know that PSV Eindhoven are probably going to do quite well in Europe, you wouldn't have known at the time of the transfer that they'd face Rangers in a European qualifier, but yeah, you would be fairly confident in the football club in getting to European competitions. So, yeah, I think it's an easy decision for Tillman. Plus, if he wants to be playing for other big clubs in Europe one day, he'll probably need to use PSV as like a stepping stone before going to the likes. I don't know whether he breaks through that Bayern Munich team. I don't know, or whether he gets a move to another club in Europe, maybe the likes of an Atletico Madrid, a Tottenham Hotspur. I don't know, but yeah, someone like that. As Rangers come forward, it's cleared it away again. They pick up possession again in the midfield, just trying to play balls into boxes, just trying to get another goal, just to give their fans that travelled across another thing to cheer about. Ball whipped in, tame effort, tame effort that. Cifuentes. Biel looks like a lost man on the touchline. And the contrast of emotions when you look at the PSV bench and players are all laughing and joking, high-fiving and stuff. It's just amazing contrast between the two benches.
against the biggest rivals at home. If you want to get a title back, you've got to be winning these games. Here's De Jong.
De Jong battling on the right hand side, plays the ball in, easy taking
exactly the
Butland.
motivation because
Nobody attacking that 6 yard
if you win the
box.
title, you don't need to play these games, which is exactly how Celtic find themselves at the moment. They can sit back and watch these qualifiers, and it's a difficult shift out there. There's teams all competing at a top level for very few places for those outside of. It's talked of as the big five leagues. It's probably four, isn't it? Of course it is. France are quite. Actually, the Netherlands are catching France in that sense. Yeah. And I believe Turkey have also overtaken us in the coefficients as well last night, thanks to Galatasaray's victory that got them into the group stage.
5 minutes added on here.
Yeah. Scotland dropping to 10. It's for Tesson. Moves it out, but De Jong.
Well, possession lost
Tesson
midway inside the PSV half, and PSV can counter again.
eyeing up number 6.
Oh, tackle at the last just to deny him as he got inside the penalty area. Thought there was going to be 6 for PSV then for the substitute for Tesson to get himself on the score sheet as well. It's like Tillman, number 10.
In many ways, Rory, I think West Ham, dare I say, have done football a massive favour winning that Conference League. You know, a bit of realism, clubs at West Ham, clubs at Rangers, clubs at Celtic, clubs like that. Unless there's a miracle, I've got absolutely no chance of winning the Champions League. None whatsoever. So we should not underestimate the value of the other European tournaments, because it means so much, as we saw West Ham won it to so many people.
PSV in possession again.
Pill to swallow for Rangers now.
It's in on the right hand side.
Financial rewards is pretty steep between
Looked
Champions
across the
League
box, headed
and
away.
Europa League, but that's
Picked up
good
again
to
though on
settle.
the
No,
left.
there is at least
Possession.
a fallback,
Inside again.
and they will be into the group stage
Rangers
draw. That's on
do manage to get bodies back. Okay, so just maintain possession, just play it from left to right and vice versa. Just winding down the clock.
Sample. Two of the 5 additional minutes played. Till it's halted. PSV, they're clearly a massive threat going forward. They've scored 14 in
So,
European games
I
this
know
season.
De Jong also that's penalised for a foul on Sutar.
Lovely touch. But as we've seen with other teams, going into the Champions League for the first time in a long time can be tough. Rangers found it last season. It'll be very interesting to see how they shape up against the best of the continent. I would look forward to seeing them. I've got to say to you, as I said to you earlier, I think particularly home they'll do all right. I think they'll give up chances. I think they'll lose goals. But as we said earlier, they're far better offensively than they are defensively. But they'll relish it.
Another chance.
De Jong
Still
running in.
Blocked.
Still.
Ball got spotted again. Cleared out the way. Back in PSV. Possession again.
They just want it there. Just want the final whistle now, Rory.
Oh, Whit in. Easy take by Butland.
Last
He bowls it out quickly.
Longing for that final whistle. Tillman going to the drink for that.
And Tillman's just been booked for a foul on Todd Cantwell. That's not very friendly at all.
Challenges. Interesting that. With 2 minutes to go, you wouldn't have thought there's any need for that. Wow. For his debut, Malik Tillman. Taking a bit of time to get back up to speed since joining on loan. Signed a new long-term deal
Ball
with
plays into the box there. Rangers offside. Flag goes straight up. Minute remaining of the added on time.
they're ready to celebrate. And Bakayoko and Saibari were exceptional on the night. Rangers had 6 extremely tough Champions League nights last season. It will be Europa League for Rangers this time.
The full-time whistle has blown over in Eindhoven now, and it has finished PSV Eindhoven 5, Rangers 1 on the night. That's 7-3 on aggregate, and, well,
For Rangers,
Europa League football for Rangers, but Champions League football for PSV.
PSV
Celebrations over there for them in Eindhoven.
that man, Ismail Saibari, was outstanding.
Ismail Saibari at the double for PSV this evening. So yeah, big evening. As the whistle's gone, look at stats from this game: 21 shots from PSG, 12 for Rangers, 10 shots on target to 3 of Rangers, 58% possession to 42% possession, 496 passes to 363, 82% passing accuracy to 77, 14 to 13 fouls, 2 yellows to 1 yellow, no reds, 3 offsides for Rangers, 5 corners for PSV to 4 for Rangers, so it shows what dominance PSV have had this evening over the Scottish outfit here on Let's Talk Sport. There've been a few more goals there. Royal Antwerp and AK Athens, it's 2-1 there at the moment. Sheffield United and Lincoln up just knocked Sheffield United out the Carabao Cup on penalties. Chelsea won 2-1 against FC Wimbledon as well. Everton have looked like they've nicked it away to Doncaster Rovers. Arnold Grunewald has scored there. Copenhagen and Chesney Strower has finished 1-1 on the night, but 2-1 on the night. 2-1 aggregate, so to Copenhagen there. So it's actually Dan Juma who scored it. The video printer scored up a different name for the goal scorer, but it's Arnold Dan Juma that's got his first Everton goal for them this evening to give them the lead. So we're looking at the other tie into 7 minutes of added time in Athens. Royal Antwerp 3-1 up on aggregate, 2-1 on the night, 3-1 on aggregate, so there. Copenhagen drew 1-1 in their tie, so they're 2-1 winners on aggregate. Hawick Town 0, Blackburn Rovers 8 in the Carabao Cup, Nottingham Forest 0, Burnley 1, Sheffield United 0, Lincoln 0, Lincoln winning 3-2 on penalties, Doncaster Rovers 1, Everton 2, and Chelsea 2, AFC Wimbledon 1. So there was no shocks there. We've got Bambi in the comments who says, "Hello, legend. Hello, my friend. How are you, Bambi?" And he says, our Rangers being managed by Bajoy. I think that could be the answer. Is he on the phone to was he on the phone to be up in the touchline telling him what to do? Because it's not great this evening from Rangers. They were not great this evening. They seemed off the pace for most of it. PSV seemed to have the between the teeth. They were determined to get into that Champions League knockout stages which they've done so emphatically with a 5-1 win on the night, 7-3 win on aggregate. I think wish them luck. I do wish them luck in the Champions League group stage. If they play like that, then yeah, okay, they probably might ship a couple of goals defensively, but attackingly they can score a lot of goals in the competition this season, and I think that they could be an outside chance for the title. They play some good football like that in the Eredivisie. As for Rangers, they need to regroup. They've got Europa League football as a consolation prize. Uh, they'll be hopeful that their group stage draw is kind to them. In terms of the league, they've got Celtic on Sunday in the Old Firm. They want to get the win in that, make a statement, and in their title race and try and see what they can get and push Celtic as far as they can this season. Hopefully, from their perspective, they win the title this season. And obviously Celtic fans won't want to see that, but obviously from a Rangers perspective, Rangers will want to stop Celtic from winning the title. Celtic are already out of the competition, so and Rangers still in the Fireplay Trophy, uh, or the Scottish League Cup, however you want to call it. So they'll be hoping to get some silverware in the cabinet as well under Michael Beale. As a minimum, they should be pushing Celtic all the way for the title, and they should be winning a trophy this season. If not, then there has to be serious questions asked of Michael Beale in that Rangers job. But yeah, in terms of Champions League, congratulations to PSV Eindhoven on their qualification and their win tonight, and best of luck for the group stages. So thanks everyone for watching today's watch along on Let's Talk Sport. Don't forget to like this video and future videos on the channel. Subscribe to Let's Talk Sport for more content, and we'll see you all on the channel very soon.